Okay, Andy. Uh, Good morning, everyone. Right. So today is day 2, indirectly. Yesterday, small information has been delivered to you. Today, let me continue it. What has been happened? If anybody new to the class today, just one small introduction done. I'll repeat it. Okay, right. I made one statement to you yesterday. The direct statement is nothing but advanced Java means applicative area. Means whatever you learned from core Java, you are applying in advanced Java indirectly. So in that process, a student can come into advanced Java by completing core Java, or by completing some part of core Java also he can come. Nothing wrong there. He can come and sit it. So in that process, I started yesterday. We are here part of advanced Java for application development. I started the definition from there. In advanced Java, we had application development. Sir, what is application? I'm repeating this definition. Common. Available in your core Java somewhere in multi-threading chapter, the information will be there. If we covered, okay. If not covered, need not worry. So set of programs collected together to perform defined action is known as application. We are here to collect multiple programs together to perform one action. That concept we call it as application development. Sir, what kind of application development is available in advanced Java? So we are here for advanced Java now, sir. What kind of application development is available here? So here, web application development is available here. Web application development is available. Sir, what is this web application? So web is the word reflecting internet world indirectly. You can say web application, or you can say internet application, you can say. Sir, definition of web application, what, sir? See there. The application which is executing in web environment or internet environment. The application which is executing in web environment or internet environment is known as web application. Sir, to develop this web application, what I needed? Means we use 3 technologies to develop this web application. They are JDBC, Servlet, and JSP. Finally, advanced Java has 3 units. Unit number 1, JDBC. Unit number 2, Servlet. Unit number 3, JSP. Sir, I want to know the structure of web application also, how it is available. So yesterday I drawn one small diagram to you. So this is the structure of web application. Web browser. I made one box there as web browser. So web browser means from where the users are interacting with application. You can say user or you can say client. The users or clients interacting with application through web browser, that only. Now, in the backend to our application, we had a database. I written database. Now, in this process, when we are constructing application, there are 3 parts available, part of your application development. One is Servlet, one is JSP, one is JDBC. There are only 3 units available to us. I made one box, blue boxes there. JDBC. JDBC stands for Java Database Connectivity. Using JDBC, we are interacting with the database product. We are interacting with the database product. How we are interacting? By running the query in the database product We are collecting the result. So through JDBC, our Java programs are interacting with the database product. That is unit number 1. In the unit number 1, I am going to train the student how to establish communication between Java program and database product. That is unit number 1. In the unit number 2, I'll give information about servlet program definition, servlet program construction, servlet program deployment, servlet program lifecycle, servlet program behavior. The concepts we train in unit number 2. So in the unit number 2, we had servlet programming. So here, servlet means what, sir? Server program. Servlet means server program. Our Java program will be running in server environment. Then our Java program, by terminology, we call it as a server program. Sir, what is the duty of this server program? What is the duty of this servlet program? Then one arrow is there. The servlet will accept request from the user through web browser. It is accepting request from the user through web browser. That only servlet program. Yesterday, one of your friend asked me a question. Sir, can I go to Spring with core Java? Means, frankly speaking, you must not go. Why? Means, in the servlet program, we train one concept to the student. The concept is, whenever I submit some data from the HTML form, how to collect that data by using one servlet program. That information is available in the unit number 2. So in the unit number 2, we train to the student. Whenever you submit the data from HTML form, where the data is available, what is that location, how to collect the data from that location into Java program. The training will be done in the unit number 2. After understanding that process, you can enter into the Spring and web service. That is a major part. So we cannot bring the student directly into the servlet program because some people are coming to me without completing core Java. Because of this reason, first chapter, I will not take servlet. I will take JDBC. So JDBC, I will take 15 to 18 days time. I will take it. I need 15 to 18 sessions to complete my JDBC. So 15 days time is there for the student to cover the remaining part of core Java to enter into servlet program. That's the information. So unit number 1, what I'm going to start is JDBC. Unit number 2 is servlet. When the servlet comes, HTML form will come, servers will come, web browser interactions will come, database controls will come. So a lot more things are going to happen in the unit number 2. So we bring the unit number 2 after almost 18 days completed in advanced Java, bring the servlet. Within that 18 days, almost your core Java will be ended, who are in the middle. Because of this reason, we call the students who are in the middle of core. Sir, what is JSP? Java server page. Divide it and read it. Server page. The page which is generated from the server, we call it as a server page. Java server page, which is acting as output or response of your web application. JSP stands for Java server page, and which is response from the web application. That is unit number 3. So finally, yesterday's information to the student, direct forward information to all is advanced Java means application development. In core Java, how many days you travel also, programs only will be there. Applications will not be there. How many days you travel in the core Java also, applications will not be there. Somewhere you cannot find the proper application. So login process, logout process, edit profile, view profile, booking trains, that kind of applications you cannot see in the core Java. Always programs will be there. Student program, employee program, adding program, delete program. Always you will see programs only. Application formats you cannot see. But in advanced Java, from unit number 2, every day is one mini project. Every day is one interesting point will be there in the second unit. Why I am calling it second unit means HTML will come, HTML inputs will come, server will be running, database will be there. Whatever the program we type in the class, that looks like one mini project. So here, lot more mini projects will come from advanced. So advanced is a application development. The flavor is web application development. I am going to train myself about Servlet, JSP and JDBC, and we are entering into unit number 1. That is the introduction by yesterday. Got it right? In that process, I want to enter into unit number 1. I'm trying to enter into unit number 1. What is unit number 1 now? JDBC. Forget about Servlet, forget about JSP. Okay, right. In this 15 days, HTML not there, Tomcat server not there. Plain Java program will be there. Daily you're writing, public static void main, same program. Same program will be there for 15 days. Sir, I am taking one program. The program contains public static void main. That program only here also. But only difference is the program will be communicating with Oracle database. That's the difference. Connecting Oracle database, creating table, inserting data, retrieving data, updating records, deleting records. That we are going to train the student how to do with the Java program. That is unit number 1. So a student with minimum knowledge, he can sit in this course for first 15 days, no issue. Got this point? For clarity purpose, I am repeating that. Because students are, sir, time not there. Again, next batch, when it will come, we don't know, sir. We come with in the middle of core Java, we came here. Some students will have that. I am repeating that point to you. That is unit number 1. Everybody can manage. Unit number 2, we only will say at least you must complete 80% of core Java and come to your Servlet. Because in Servlet, HTML form inputs will be there, servers will be there, and so on. Yesterday, one of your friends asked me a question. Sir, I don't know Oracle. I don't know HTML. Is there any problem? Means actually, to sit in my batch, problem not there. You can sit it. Because I'll give a notes how to interact with Oracle. You follow that notes and connect it and practice it. Nothing you can do the programs. But if you want to know more about Oracle, you must go. Separate trainer is there in the market, you must go. Sir, HTML, I don't know, sir, means actually HTML course is CSS and JavaScript and so on. Here, only form tag will be there. In that form tag, only data will be coming. That we train it. So using that form tag, student can practice the programs. No issue. I want to know more means you must go. Got it right? The minimum, what is needed for my application, because we are Java developers now. Being a Java developer, writing one server program, what is needed for my program, I will train it. Understood this point now? We'll coordinate the student and travel it. So after that, find your time and go for Oracle. Find your time and go for HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So meanwhile, without these two knowledges also, you can manage by writing the notes and you can practice it. Understood this point now, right? With this information, I'm going forward. Whenever I want to introduce JDBC, I must introduce a database product. Whenever I want to introduce a database product, students should know how many storages are available related to one application development. I took a siding. Types of storages. I took one siding as types of storages. These types of storages are according to Java application development. As a developer, for me, how many storages are there? One value is coming for me where I can keep it. As a developer, where I can keep it. If I want to keep it, that storage is there. What kind of storage? I should know. No. As a developer, I'm keeping on to one location. Understood this point now? So I'm going to decide that storage. It may be field storage. It may be object storage. It may be file storage. It may be database storage. According to Java application development, storages are categorized into 4 types. What are they now? Field storages, object storages, file storages, and database storages. Yesterday, I presented one diagram to you like this. Right. What is the information I given to you? The information is one memory created somewhere in the class or in the object or in the method. There are 3 locations, no? Yes or no? Na? The location, the memory can be in the class, static variable. The memory can be in the object, instance variable. The memory can be in the method, local variable. Yes or no? So, the memory which is generated part of class or part of object or part of method, the memory can accommodate a single value. The memory can accommodate a single value. That memory, I am calling it as field storage. By terminology, I am calling it as field storage. So I made a statement yesterday to you. What is field storage? The memory which is generated to hold single data value. The memory which is generated to hold single data value is known as what now? Field storage. Sorry, in what situation field storage will come? Means when we use primitive data type variables. When we use byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean, only 8 types. Whenever I use these 8 types to declare one variable, then field storage will come. That's the information. The field storage can be in the class or object or local variable method, you can say, or method frame, you can say. Then what is object storage, sir? Means, see there, object storage means group. And if I say product object, the object is holding product code, product name, product price, product quantity. If I say employee object, employee name, employee ID, employee designation, dot, dot, dot. So what is object now? Accommodating group numbers. So object means what, sir? The memory which is generated to hold group members. The object which is generated to hold group members, we call it as object storage. In what situation object storage will come? So object storages are generated when we use non-primitive data types, that may be class types, that may be interface types, that may be array types, that may be enum types. Class means all will come. Java.lang.object also class only. Java.lang.string also class only. Java.lang.string buffer also class only. Java.lang.string builder also class only. So maximum components will come under class category. So we write class type, interface type, enum type, array type. Sir, I don't know interface, sir. In my course, not covered. Arrays, I don't know, sir. Enum, I don't know, sir. Don't worry. If you don't know also, don't worry. Just imagine one object and travel. Imagine one storage which is accommodating group members and travel forward. You can travel forward, nothing wrong there. So object means Venkatesh sir said group members. That's all. It is one group members. Object is accommodating a group members. I'll prove it, Andy. For me, bean object is coming now. In my Starlight program, I am going to introduce bean objects. I am the introducer of bean objects. The bean objects will become Poj objects in Hibernate. It becomes a Spring objects in Spring. So I am going to introduce bean objects. I am going to prove it is a group numbers. I am going to prove it. Advanced Java trainer is going to prove it. The object what you learned from core Java, accommodating group members. Understood this point now? So how many storages are there for you now as a code writer? Sir, for me 2 storages in the application level. That may be field storage, that may be object storage. See there. I made a statement. The field storages and the object storages which are generated part of Java application are temporary storages. They are temporary storages because the storages will be destroyed automatically when JVM shutdowns. Understood this point now? When the JVM shutdowns, automatically no field storage, no object storage. But for your application development, you need permanent storage. Whenever you want permanent storage, you must take the support of file storage or database storage. Any one, you have to take it. That is a statement I made yesterday. I stopped. The field storages and object storages which are generated part of Java application will be destroyed automatically when JVM shutdowns, right? Down. Because of this reason, we have to take the support of any one of the following permanent storages to record the data. That may be file or that may be database. Sir, why, sir? Always I am taking database. Why I am not taking file? All your web application developers, enterprise application developers will use databases. They never use files. Understood this point or now? Today's concept is that only. What is file storage? What is its disadvantage? And introducing the database storage. That is for today's class. Can I go forward? Right. Take care. Side. In advanced Java, demo classes will not be there. Direct concept only. Why means for us, core Java different. One C student will come, one Python student will come. I don't know anything. We have to educate something. Some demos will be there. You already core Java students know why demo to even. Yes or no? Na? Why demo to even? Already you know something, no? At least you written one program and came here now. Why introductions are for me? Because I am already Java student only, no, sir. Core Java means I am coming from LKG. So directly I am not coming, no, sir. I am coming from LKG already. I am coming from core to advanced only. No introductions will be done. Directly the concept is introduced. Right. File storage. Now look here. File storage is part of Java application, part of your machine, part of your machine controlled by operating system. C drive, D drive, F drive, file storage. No. So they are under the control of operating system, we say. Why means operating system will have file management. It is going to do the file management, file organization, file management done by the OS. So where is file storage? Sir, part of my computer system. The smallest permanent storage part of computer system which is controlled and managed by operating system is known as file storage. Make a statement. The small permanent storage of computer system which is controlled and managed by the operating system. The small permanent storage of computer system which is controlled and managed by the operating system is known as file storage. The small permanent storage of computer system which is controlled and managed by the operating system is known as file storage. Right. Note. NOT note. Right. Right. Look here. Now, the same thing here. Machine is holding the file storage anyway. Imagine it like this. So this is my machine, roughly. This is my machine. And this is my JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Imagine it. This is my machine, Java Virtual Machine. There is one intermediate layer between these two. Always I used to draw in core like this. That is operating system. This is operating system. Imagine like this. Now, my Java application will be available here. This is my Java application. This is my Java application I had. Running in JVM. And file storage is part of machine. So file storage is part of machine controlled by your operating system. My Java application want to communicate with file, creating file, inserting data, opening file, reading data, some work it has to do. So when my application want to communicate with this file, maybe for creating and writing, opening and reading, some operation it has to do. You have to create the file and write the data. You have to open the file and read the data. Opening and reading the data. But some rules will be there here. When we want to establish communication between Java program to file storage, this is separate, this is separate. Two different areas, no? One in the virtual machine, one in the virtual machine. When we want to establish communication between Java program and file storage, the Java program must be constructed using classes and interfaces available from java.io package. It should be constructed using classes and interfaces available from java.io package. That's a rule. It must use one package known as java.io. This java.io, by terminology, you can call it as file API. You can call it as file API. You can call it. I'll introduce API, don't worry. That API term we never use in core. Generally, we use in advanced. You can call it as what now? File API, you can say. Okay, right. Now make a statement like this. First statement is what now? The small permanent storage of computer system, which is controlled and managed by the operating system, is known as file storage. Note. When we want to establish communication between Java program and database product, right. Database product, comma, the program. Generally, this file chapter we keep in the last in the core Java syllabus, last 10. Because least priority chapter we give it, because all our database important chapters are there. We give the least priority for file actions in core. When we want to establish communication between Java program and database product. The Java program must be constructed using classes and interfaces available from java.io package known as file API. When we want to establish communication between Java program and database product, the Java program must be constructed using classes and interfaces available from java.io package known as file API. Underline java.io package, underline file API. Okay, right. So under this statement, I had one diagram. Under that statement, the statement only I presented here in the diagram. This is the diagram. So if possible, write for 1 week, maintain the notes, and after that I'll send the soft copies to you because practical will be started in a week. So this is the diagram where your Java application communicating with file by creating file and writing data. That's the meaning of it. Create file, write the data. Open the file and read the data. That's why written there. Open and read. Create and write. So completed. Right. So the information through that program, through the diagram is our application or program constructed using classes and interfaces available from java.io package. Then it can communicate with the file by creating file, by writing the data, by opening the file, by reading the data. Okay, right. So this syllabus is available in core Java, maybe last chapter. We give the last introduction to this file. Right. See there now. Whenever I am writing a notes, always I am writing database product. I am not giving any name there. I am not writing Oracle. I am not writing MySQL. One point students should know. Java developer is database independent programmer. Remember this statement. Java developer is database independent code writer. Means what? That may be Oracle, that may be MySQL, that may be SQL Server, that may be MongoDB, that may be DB2, that may be IML, whatever it may be. Understood this point now? For student point of satisfaction, management is giving Oracle only. Because in your universities, Oracle is there. Because they are giving. But we are Java developer is platform, database independent code writer. In your company, Oracle is there. Can you guess it? If we got a placement in your IBM, where is Oracle? Sir, I got offer letter in IBM. IBM Oracle product nahi rehta na, DB2 rehta. If you go for Oracle Corporation, then Oracle rehta. The difference you got it now. So we are dependent code writer or independent code writer? Independent code writer. One option for practice. Whenever I want to practice, I have one option. That option is Oracle. That's all. Understood this? You are updating your resume with one database. I know one database. They are not calling by seeing the database. They are calling you by seeing the Java. Because I am writing DB product. You can replace the DB product with anyone. But as a trainers, we give information about two products. One is Oracle, one is MySQL. These two product informations will give to you generally. Understood this? So maximum students will use Oracle because more number of Oracle batches are opened. Every 3 days, every 4 days, one Oracle batch will come. Because there is an option for the student to learn Oracle. So we find the students known Oracle. So we use product Oracle for practice. But we are not a database dependent programmers. If you go to ORL tool, example, if you go to Hibernate, HQL, our own language is there. HQL, Hibernate query language. We had our own HQL, Hibernate query language is there. That is database independent coding. So in that process, always I am writing DB product. DB product. You can replace with any product what you know. So I'll be writing two notes. One is Oracle, one is MySQL. Clear? Why I'm repeating that point to you now means I written DB product. That can be replaced with Oracle or any other. This is not DB product, sorry. File product. Replace that. Right. Now look here. After this one, I used one statement known as API. I used one word known as API, file API. Generally, the term core Java trainers, some trainers will use it. Some trainers will not use the term in core Javas. Generally, API. Make it define API. Define API. Define API. What is the abbreviation of API? Application Programming Interface. Make it. API stands for Application Programming Interface. API stands for Application Programming Interface, and which is collection of related classes and interfaces. Which is collection of related classes and interfaces used for application development. API stands for Application Programming Interface, and which is collection of related classes and interfaces used for application development. Simply you can say, according to Java developer, API means package. Simply, according to Java developer, API means package. API means what now? Package. So each package is one API. Java.io, one package which contains some classes and interfaces. They are all will support you to construct your application to interact with the file. That's the concept. Java.net is one package, provides classes and interfaces, will support you to construct one application to interact with the network. Understood now? Java.SQL. Now you are entering into JDBC. Java.SQL will provide classes and interfaces to construct one application to interact with the database. Like this, each package will have related classes and interfaces to construct my application. That's the concept. So each package is one API. So in advanced Java, what are the APIs? Java.sql. Used for what now? Database connection package or API. Java.sql. Used for database connection package. Java X.servlet. SERVLET. Servlet programming package. Servlet programming package. Java X.servlet.jsp. JSP programming package. Right. So this one other name is nothing but here JDBC API. You can say what now? JDBC API. You can say Servlet API. You can say JSP API. JDBC API, Servlet API, and JSP API. Okay, right. Nothing but package only. Nothing but package. So what I'm going to do here now, see there. In advanced Java, I'm going to open that APIs. I'll open java.sql. It contains class or it contains interface. I'll bring them one by one outside. And I'm going to show how to use them in your construction. I'm going to show it. That's the plan. Okay. All of you got one information about API? Say yes or no to me. Now, practical not available on files in advanced Java batch. Right? Okay. In core Java, we write 3 or 4 programs in core Java, creating file, writing the data, opening the file, reading the data, serialization, deserialization, the 2 process we do in core Java. Total 4 programs to educate a student. And what is stream? Types of streams we write in core Java syllabus. That is in the last chapter to you. Right? Okay. So students has to wait. The file chapter will come in the last in core Javas. Okay, right. Sir, without that knowledge, I can enter means enter it because we are not picking that file storages. We are picking what now? Database storage. But whenever you want to pick a database storage, you must write disadvantage of file storage. Make it. Disadvantage of file storage. Disadvantages of file storage. One, data redundancy. Data redundancy. Data inconsistency. Data inconsistency. Difficulty. Difficulty in accessing data. Limited data sharing. Limited data sharing. Actually, that points also to speak in the interview, actually. right? What is file and what are its disadvantages? So you speak this four, you remember it. Data redundancy, data inconsistency, difficulty in accessing data, limited data sharing. I highlighted these four, right? Some more will be there. No need. I'm highlighting four to you. Okay, right. So data redundancy. Take one heading, one point under each. Look here. Redundancy means duplicate. Yes or no? Right. The term reflects duplication. File storage, if you select it, so data redundancy will be there. Duplicate of data is possible. Example, I'm maintaining one database. Sorry, I'm maintaining one file storage roughly. So no application is using a file storage today. Imagine it. One customer came today. He given the details to me. I stored in C drive somewhere. After 2 days, again the same customer came. Given the details, I stored in D drive. Data redundancy came or not now? So there is a choice of data redundancy. Means data redundancy means which leads to duplicate copies of data. C drive one copy, D drive one copy. Suppose in database not possible, no, primary key will be there. In database, primary key is there or not there? Sir, I don't know database, sir. So primary key will be there. Primary key means example roll number is the primary key. So suppose one person, some Ranjit organized with the roll number. So second Ranjit, no replication because he is organized with roll number. Roll number is the primary key. So in the databases, we had a concept of primary key. Duplicate and data redundancy is not there. But in the file, there is a choice of data redundancy. Make a statement. In file storage, in file storage, there is a choice of duplicate data. In file storage, there is a choice of duplicate data known as data redundancy. Data redundancy. Inconsistency. Generally, consistency means the same. Inconsistency means different, actually. Now, again, the same customer came on day 3. So, first day he came, I stored the data in C drive, roughly I'm speaking. Second day he came, I stored the data in D drive. Third day he came and saying that, sir, I given my wrong phone number, please update my phone number. So, unfortunate, I opened C drive, there is record is there, I updated phone number. But the phone number not updated in D drive, no? Understood this matter? That's called inconsistency. Now, two data are there or not now? The same person is having two numbers. One is old number, one is new number. It is not updated. Because of data redundancy, that is, data inconsistency is possible. Because one data is updated, another one not updated. The both are different or not now? That's called inconsistency. Data inconsistency because of data redundancy. Make a statement. The same time I'm writing, already the term is giving a meaning to you, but even I'm writing one small line for reading. Okay, right? Because of data redundancy, because of data redundancy, there will be inconsistent data. There will be inconsistent data. Because of data redundancy, there will be inconsistent data known as data inconsistency. Data inconsistency. Right, look here. So accessing data in database is more efficient. Suppose if we take any database, student database, you take it. When you go for library to take one book, or the librarian issued one book to you, roll number, based on roll number he issues. There is one data recorded in the library section based on your roll number. Account department will record your data based on your roll number, some payments. Examination department will record your data based on roll number, what you failed, what you passed, and so on, like this. Sports section will maintain, transport section will maintain, like this. 4 or 5 database tables available, all are linked with the primary key. Yes or no? That is roll number. If I say based on roll number, display the total details, total will come. Right? Accessing data is more efficient in database, which is not possible in here. The data will be in the different folders, different files, different scattered form will be there. So data accessing is very difficult. So data accessing is very difficult in in file storage, because the data is available in scattered form. Scattered means folders, files, different drives. I cannot access properly. Make it. Accessing data in file storage is very difficult. Very difficult, because the data is available in scattered form. Scattered form. Scattered form means different folders, different files, different folders, files, and so on. Different departments and so on. So they'll be in the different. Accessing data in file storage is very difficult, because the data is available in scattered form. Right. Look here. Database data sharing is more efficient. Already you know. Database is there, network database, DDB is there, no? Distributed database also there. Database will be there, distributed database is there. In the distributed database can be available in the network also. It is possible. You can access the database with IP address also. It is possible. It's happening in the market already. Such a concept not available for a file. So sharing is very limited data sharing. Limited means only some part I can share it. If they are scattered from some location, other locations, for me, construction is very hard. It is not possible for me. Database more efficient in data. It's happening already. So you can update it. 2 users can record their, 2 users can do the registrations at a time, because database is in the network. That is possible. Sharing is very high in database, but not available in file storage. Make it. Data sharing. Data sharing in file storage. File storage is not possible. Not possible when compared to database. Just I'll finish off these 4 lines there. Not possible when compared to database. If we compare with database, file storage, we never use file storage generally. Only for gaming applications, small files will be linked. That player got the highest score, they'll store it and keep it in your mobile phones. That is file storage. Your small gaming applications, they can use file storage. Which person has highest score, they'll record it and keep it. That's a limited things they can do. Biggest web application, your files cannot withstand it. Actually, they cannot withstand. So file storage, being a web application developer, being a enterprise application developer, we must not think about file storage. So limited things I written in the notes to you for notes purpose. So finally, part of advanced Java, what you have to speak it like this. File storage, one small permanent storage, part of computer system, which is controlled and managed by operating system, is known as file storage. When my Java program want to interact with the file storage, my Java program should be constructed using classes and interfaces available from java.io package. The java.io package, I am calling it as file API. That's the information. Then why you are not using file storage for your web application? It is not possible. It has many disadvantages. Among this, these are some. You can say it. There are many disadvantages are there. Security not there. Anomalies problem. Atomicity problem. There are many problems are available for files. Among that, I took 4. Understood this point? Say that names and speak one line. That's the point. Then which database you are taking now? That web applications and enterprise applications cannot take the support of file storages. They'll take the support of database storage. Star mark IMP. That is our target, no? Yes or no? Na? Right. Now we are entering into our syllabus. Got it? Right. That's the plan. Now raise your hands. How many of you attending database batch? Raise your hands. How many of you are attending? How many of you down? How many of you installed your Oracle product? Raise your hands. Right. Very good. How many of you installed MySQL? Anybody? Right. Okay. Fine. How many of you not started Oracle? Raise your hands. No issue. You can speak to me freely. Nothing is there. Right. How many of you not started database? Raise your hands. Right. No problem. Sir, I don't know anything in database also. No problem. I am saying no. Don't worry. Okay. Right. Now, can I go with tomorrow's class? Right. Right. What is tomorrow's class means? Our syllabus part. I said no, tomorrow also I'll run only 1 hour because I had core Java small syllabus I am running again by 12:30. So tomorrow, maybe Saturday management will give a break for us batch, frankly speaking. And tomorrow what is class means? Database introduction will be done. Okay, right. That installation document is available with me. I must send that document to you. If possible, I'll ask the management to send it. How they'll send it, I'll inquire from them. If any core Java students are there, I'll attach in your Google Classrooms. You can download from there the document. Okay, right. If any my core Java students are there, I'll ask the management to send that copy to you. Installation procedure. So tomorrow, database interaction, database introduction, driver introduction, and installation process of your database product tomorrow. That is tomorrow's class. And Saturday, we are taking
Recording
a break for
progress.
this batch. I think management gives a permission. We are taking a break. And Monday onwards, we are starting the practical. Who don't know databases, until I specify, don't install the product. I only will say to you, don't install it. I only will say, you install it. Any problem is coming, above lab is there. I'll arrange the lab faculties to you to correct it. Above lab is there because previous batch we faced a problem and that the lab is not opened. When I executed one batch before you, for that lab support not there. For you, above lab is there. Any problem is there, you can bring your laptop and go up and you can correct it. That process we are going to do within 3 days of next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the systems must be ready with your database product and everybody should run your first program. That's the plan. Can we take a break? Right. So thank you very much for today.